Hey LinkedIn, it's Darlene Garcia. I know it's been a while. I'm back. I don't really have an excuse other than that I was standing in my own way. And maybe some of you can relate, maybe you can't. But I struggled with these high expectations of LinkedIn versus Facebook or Instagram. And I guess I was challenged with having to produce content that maybe wasn't as good as some other people. And I felt a little bit, I guess, defeated or unmotivated. And now that I realize that I've got a lot to offer, and in order for me to give grief this bigger voice than even I can imagine, I need to get out of my way, and I need to hustle, and I need to just magnify that voice. And that means being on LinkedIn, being on Instagram, being on Facebook. And I just want you guys to know that, my journey, I've always said, was one that I, didn't necessarily choose, or my purpose, anyways. My purpose chose me. And after Frank died, I had a choice to make. It was either to stay in the darkness and believe that I would never find happiness again, or take the other road and learn how to heal. And from there, teach others how to heal. And that's where I'm at today. I've got some exciting things already coming in 2019 that already started. If you were following my journey on Facebook or Instagram, you would have seen that I was on Guam for a whole month. I was in Guam in January. My daughter had the New Year's baby, which is simply amazing because Guam is where America's Day begins. And so how blessed are we to have the first baby born on U.S. soil? That is just simply amazing. His name is Malachi, by the way, and he's absolutely beautiful. The other thing is the Grief Recovery Guam team and I sponsored a self-love conference, and I had the honor of being the keynote speaker. And what that meant was that I was sharing the next step in my journey. And after healing, there was so much more to come. And a lot of that had to do with my identity. Who was I? And I know I shared a couple of videos about my fear around who I was. And so I was journeying into this self-discovery. And along the way, I discovered what it meant to love myself on so many different levels. And because of that, I got really excited, and I decided to put together a coaching program around self-love. And so I launched that in Guam in January. The other thing that I'm really excited about is Ashley Horner and I, most of you already know that we are launching the podcast Anchored Souls Uncut. So super excited. We've already started recording. So many people already sharing their stories, and I'm just so honored. And everyone has a story. We would love for you to direct message us and let us know if you would be interested in sharing. This podcast is going to provide you with a safe space. We don't judge, we just listen. And we provide you a platform to be able to share it with the world, right? So get a hold of us. We'd love to hear your story. The other thing that I have planned for 2019 is more travel, but I'd like for my travel to venture into Europe. So those of you in my network, if you're in Europe and you've got LinkedIn locals happening, please let me know. I would love to come and join you. I would love to come and speak in your country and share my journey on grief and healing and self-love. So direct message me, let me know. But until then, I promise I'm going to be a lot more consistent on LinkedIn. I'm going to continue to share the voice of grief, what it means to love yourself more in 2019, and just really how to be dynamic in your own space, whatever that is. So much love to all of you. I will talk to you again tomorrow.